So let's try this again. Oh, come on! Okay, found it and turned it off. Let's try again. Ah, sure. I wonder where all my soldiers were. Well, I hope they got here and got some XP. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. You all got downed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see if we get our little... yeah, there we go. Let's see, do I get an E? Because that was kind of sloppy. Really? Okay. I got S despite all that. I guess I carried the theme. Okay, so let's turn some of y'all to guards.
So that's it, huh?
Seriously? You don't want to be a guard at Jamaica Plain? What happened?
I ain't letting you get me.
You don't want to become a... Oh, this is a sad bug. Yeah, I'm not killing you, dude. Ah, shit, right. I'm actually gonna go down and get some snacks. And we'll go back to the hangar and complete that little task.
Please ensure that any borrowed items are returned in the same condition in which they were received.
Ooh, nice. Speak to Teresa. Oh, where's she? Is she in the hangar?
Lower level.
Oh, yeah, she is.
See? He ain't so scary up close. Well, okay. Maybe he's a tad scary up close, but it ain't like he's gonna hurt you or nothing.
I didn't think he was going to hurt me.
Scare you?
Aw, don't feel bad, big guy. Take it as a compliment.
Yeah, you're an intimidating war
Hey,
chief.
I got a bone to pick with you. And Sal, too.
It's nothing bad. She just means there's some stuff with the outpost that we wanted to talk to you about.
I said what I meant.
They did bring up some valid concerns. It would be in the best interest of our military to hear them out. If you're ready, I think you should hear what Teresa and Lupe have to say.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I've made some headway in decrypting the intelligence we've gathered, but we can speak of it later. In the meantime, there are some immediate concerns to address.
Oh, Lupe, you're sick. I'll treat that for you.
I continue to hear reports of your victories. I am a little envious.
You wanna join in? Join in on the fun? Okay, what was our optional? Check out the Preparing for War holotape. Assault and capture Vault 95 with your soldiers. Oh, that's such a cool that's such a cool icon.
Your recent exploits out in the Commonwealth are doing wonders for troop morale.
Why are you following me, dude? So I'm gonna do some projects and then we'll go deal with Vault 95. Oh, whoop, we got a new message. It's from Lydia Proudmore. Greetings, my name is Lydia Proudmore, trader with the Commonwealth Expedition Team representing the New Liberty Trading Company. As you may remember, we met during our sponsorship meeting with the Nightingales. Your leadership and achievements in this region have drawn our attention. As such, the chief trader extends an invitation to meet him at your earliest convenience to discuss a business proposition. You will find us docked at the Boston waterfront near the Custom House Tower. Regards, Lydia Proudmore. Alright! Okay, so I've been running around.
The ripples of your recent accomplishment have been felt by many.
Ooh, nice. Let's see.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Oh, too bad.
It's the only way to ensure... Okay.
Everyone here needs to be recruited.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Okay, so I was kind of an idiot. I was sending my warriors to HQ when they are supposed to be at the settlement where I'm starting this assault from. Oh man. Anyway, so finally I'm able to do this. Nice. Okay, maybe not. So I guess I'm an idiot for even thinking that it was supposed to be that. Okay. Okay. Oh, time to go to 95 then. I'm so sorry, Sal. I'm the worst student.
Last mistake.
Oh, come on, Paul. Please, please. Down. Bullseye. Nice. Nice. What do we get? Yes. Nice. Speak to Sal. Hey.
The Overseer's office is often treated as a Vault's nerve center. It's likely the gunners have made it their center of operations. We should secure it as soon as possible.
Yes, sir. It's nice having Sal with us. Even though I sometimes think he's talking a little too much. Like the same thing like over and over, and he's praising me for my stories, like stuff I do out there.
With our troops holding the exterior, the gunners here are trapped with no means of escape and no hope of reinforcements. We should be cautious.
Oh wait, let's bring out Margaret.
The ripples of your recent accomplishment have been felt by many.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that again and again and again. Okay. Yeah, take out the gutsy first. What? Hey! Oh wait, this is not the overseer's office, is it? Oh, it is.
This appears to be the command room. Conduct a thorough search for any intel. We must identify where the gunners are housing communications.
Yes, sir. There's 2 terminals here, so... VaultNet? It must be Vault.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Oh dear. Some kind of code.
Some sort of code.
If I may, I would like to examine that. If that is indeed the case, then it is all the more essential that we destroy their Stingray operations before the gunners can exploit this flaw.
It doesn't matter now. Let's do what we came to do.
Yes, it's best to stay on course and consider this information once we've secured the vault. Judging by this map, and the assumed computing power required to run encrypted communications to Stingrays, our next objective is likely in the lower level, near the generators.
Yes, sir. Server room, weren't we just there before?
Impressive. No matter the obstacle, you appear to possess the determination and skill to progress. This is it. It appears they've taken more care in encrypting these documents. Taken together with the intel we've already recovered, we may be able to uncover the last of the Stingray operations. Vault 95 is secure. All objectives accomplished. If there are any remaining gunners, our troops will conduct a final sweep. Good work today, Chief. I will meet you back at HQ to debrief.
Nice.
It's been difficult to tell when speaking with you.
Normally it would be, but in this case, I only meant that the infirmary sees activity all hours of the day. Before the gunners returned, I actually had time for tea every now and again.
Are you doing okay, Cassandra? You were in surgery for a long time yesterday.
Such a sweet girl, Lupe, worrying for an old woman. But surgery in a well-stocked lab is far less stressful than some of the field conditions I've had to work under before.
Regardless, your efforts are commendable.
Ah, welcome home. I was hoping to address something rather urgent. Namely, the uptick in injuries sustained since we've started going on the offensive against the gunners.
Injuries and casualties are unavoidable. If we are to succeed in pushing back against the gunners, we cannot let this slow our pushback.
There's no rushing recovery. An injured soldier will only be a liability. Now that you mention it, there is a location nearby that might be worth securing. Heaven knows how quickly we're going through our medical supplies.
And scrap. Honestly,
Yay!
sometimes it scares me how quickly we're going through
Figured it.
supplies. But I do know a place where we can get more. So maybe we should do that? While we wait?
Both are good suggestions.
Ooh, nice.
I will need at least a day to decode the intel regardless. Return then.
Yes, sir.
This war is beginning to look like quite the to-do list.
Yep.
How about I update the notes Lupe had made for you? Let you focus without losing track of what needs doing. Stay safe out there.
It is good to see you.
Hi.
Hi, Lupe. All right. Let's see here. Gonna capture those two. Oh, right. I should capture those places too. Now, where was Scrap Palace again? Ah, there, right. Okay, so that one, and that one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pause. Because this is definitely boring to watch. Okay, so whoa! Because I chose not to try and take any of the outposts. I mean, not do any. Oh, it was supposed to be a guard. Anyway, so I chose to go with the NLTC instead. Wait, what? Okay, that's super weird.
Huh?
Hello. Oh wait. Oh darn, has... oh, it was just a shadow. Okay. Hello. Oh yeah, since I didn't have enough warriors and yeah, things got a little complicated a bit. I set up a few more plots and yeah, I figured I should
well now,
have some fun doing something
my boss
else.
would like to see you right away now that you're here.
Who is this guy?
The chief trader, Mr. Glatton. I've been made aware that your appointment is to take priority.
All right, I'll hear him out.
Wonderful. He's been eager to make your acquaintance. Please follow me.
Huh?
Drifters from Good Neighbor seem to have the
Yes?
wrong idea about us.
Mr. Glatton, your appointment.
Ah, yes. That'll be all, Lydia.
Yes, sir.
What a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm Jeremiah Glatton, chief trader of this little venture. But more importantly for you, I'm an investor.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, I see Lydia has grossly underestimated the Commonwealth's civility. And of course, no introductions are necessary for you. Everywhere I ask, people know who you are. Setting up such far-reaching infrastructure, helping doctors rebuild their hospitals, uprooting aggressive mercenaries from their own base, bringing back organized law enforcement and justice into this chaos, and building quite the army of Good Samaritans as I hear it. Some of my people have already benefited from Minutemen patrols. I owe you. You've even managed to impress Charlotte with your efforts. You have built quite the reputation, my friend.
Oh yeah, I figured that. Yeah,
You've
Charlotte.
been watching me?
Well, I make it a point to know the trading partners I'm getting in bed with, so to speak. A little bit of research goes a long way.
I'm glad you're impressed.
Oh, a little more than merely impressed. I'm positively honored. While I know quite a bit about you, I imagine you don't know much about us yet. So, let me tell you a bit about the New Liberty Trading Company. We are a merchant coalition, a tiny but effective little empire. Our predecessors have built our company with careful control of our economy. By my generation, it's created quite a bit of surplus that we now invest in surrounding settlements. Your initiative is among the most promising.
Man, I like the animation they got going. Like, it's clearly Niher's work. You've seen his videos, you know that style.
All right, we can do business.
Combining our funds with your panache, you'll be an empire to be reckoned with in no time. I believe you've had the chance to meet Charlotte, maybe even get a taste for the kinds of services we're renowned for. Much as it pains me to say it, though, you've caught me a bit earlier than I expected. Right now, this is all hypothetical. We're looking to establish a trade outpost in a promising location on the waterfront. It'll be ideal for funneling our caravans. It's still swarmed with super mutants, but hopefully we'll have them cleared out soon and with minimal casualties.
Can I lend a hand?
You're offering to help us? Well, I must say, hearing about you is one thing, but I see now that rumor doesn't do you justice. If you're serious, check with Lydia. She'll have all the details. I'm sure she's more than happy to direct you. I have to get back to work. Please excuse me, but I truly appreciate you stopping by. It's really an honor to meet you. Lydia, won't you come in? Our new friend here has volunteered to help us secure the spot we've scouted out for our new outpost.
What a pleasant surprise.
Indeed. If you could give them the brief on the location and mark it on the map, they can get started.
Of course. It is the pre-war building known as the Custom House Tower near the waterfront, currently occupied by super mutants.
Nasty business, but at least there are no ethical concerns with vacating them from the premises. Now, I have some business to attend to. It's been an honor to meet you. Best of luck with this. I look forward to hearing of your heroics.
Hello. Our Chief of Security, Allison Gale, is currently scouting the location.
Allison!
She was
I
told to
recognize
observe
that
and
name.
keep out of sight. Speak to her when you're ready to instigate hostilities with the super mutants. Once the location is secure, you will be paid 1,000 caps.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
Excellent. I await the results of your venture with bated breath. Now, is there anything else?
Do you have any advice?
Speak to Miss Gale before approaching the tower. Extermination contracts are her expertise, and she's rather enthusiastic about them. She'll be more than happy to assist you with any hostilities. And do be careful. Super mutants are unpleasant creatures.
I'll get on it.
I look forward to the results.
Yes? Yeah?
Oh, wrong weapon. No, wrong one. There we go. Or should we just... Oh no, let's do this. What?
Jake's really not my type, but you two are nauseatingly adorable together.
Oh shit,
You were right on schedule. So,
Dang
time to
it,
kill us
I
some
took the
super
screenshot
mutants?
too late, but that was... that was interesting.
How did you know?
I was told to sit here and wait until I either got bored or you showed. And here you are. That makes you on schedule.
Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Name's Allison. Lydia sent me out here to keep an eye on the super mutants. Now my job is to watch your back while we shoot them. So, you ready to get to killing?
Sure. Sounds fun.
That's what I like to hear, hun. They got one of those suiciders by the door and some mines on the exits. Don't know how many are inside. Don't get blown up, or the bosses will have to find some other ass to kiss. And I wouldn't put it past Lydia to dock my pay if you die. After you.
I was expecting her to be dressed more like a mercenary, but... Oh. Okay.
If there's anything I learned, it's that most problems can be solved with money or a missile. You already know which I prefer.
Going to explode!
Hey! Look! Stuff to kill! Not bad at all. Gotta say, this was more fun than I've had in weeks. NLTC solves most of its problems with money. Lucky for me that the wasteland is full of shit that doesn't negotiate. Makes for nice, clean, ethical violence.
What's next?
Bosses will get someone to clean it up. They travel with janitors for a reason. Time to head back and let Her Highness know the palace is ready. Stop by sometime and get your pay from Lydia.
Well, nice to meet Allison. Ooh. Interesting. I see. I'm excited to see what they will do, because this looks like. Yep. I don't remember if. I'm pretty sure the vanilla version of this building isn't. Those doors are not accessible. So they are gonna clear this place up. Woo!
You've done the job to the letter of the contract. A refreshing change of pace. Usually, hiring locals requires far more supervision. Here is the reward for the job.
I almost forgot to unpause the recording.
Thank you.
I'll start organizing our people and some local contractors. They'll clean up the mess the super mutants have undoubtedly left behind. In the meantime, I have another contract that would benefit from your unique reputation in the Commonwealth. Would you be interested?
What's the job?
Setting up a trade outpost is a significant step in establishing our presence. It is now time to consider the markets we are getting involved in. Our first established trade agreements must be strategic. There are a few prospective candidates.
What's your opinion of Bunker Hill?
I've made inquiries into Bunker Hill. It is a hub of disorganized caravans and traders. However, their closed-circuit society makes them analog to a competitor company, without the formal name or any true ambition. Trying to insinuate ourselves into their circle would take more time and resources than I care to commit at this stage.
Good Neighbor seems like an okay place.
I haven't seen the town with my own eyes, but by all accounts, it is a lawless community of free actors. We can consider investing in their individual merchants at a later date, but for now, they lack the organization we're looking for.
What's your take on Diamond City?
It is a well-established settlement. Stable, organized, and due to their limited space, always short on something. In other words, exactly the kind of trading partner we're looking for. Normally, I conduct these negotiations personally. However, intelligence tells me that Diamond City is paranoid and insular. My being a stranger will unnecessarily prolong the negotiations. You are a known and respected entity to them. As such, I would like to hire you to bring the draft of the agreement to them and negotiate on our behalf with the quartermaster.
Okay.
All right, I'll do it.
Excellent. Here's the copy of the contract. If the quartermaster is a smart man, he will want to negotiate some of the terms. Do what you have to get it signed, though it is my hope that your reputation will do the work for you. Oh, and one more thing. I'm putting Miss Gale at your disposal. She can accompany you or meet you there. I'll leave such details to your discretion.
What?
Why would you want her to go with me?
Miss Gale has a tendency to become a liability when kept on standby. Plainly put, when she's bored, she starts making her own entertainment, and I foresee her being very bored while we set up the outpost.
Sure. I could use someone watching my back.
She's been made aware of the situation. Speak to her if you want her to accompany you. Good luck with the negotiations.
Nice. All right. Come on.
Hey, killer. Lydia said you might want a bodyguard on a little trip. Her Highness gets the best ideas. Or I can meet you in Diamond City. Your call.
Let's go then.
Fucking A, hun. Get us into some trouble on the way, won't you? Actually, that reminds me. I got a little extermination contract on some raiders. Their hideout is on the way. Normally, Lydia just pays the gang off, but I guess these guys are too territorial and too close. Glatton wants them vacated from the premises. If you're up for raising a little hell, I'll share the payout. Fair and square.
Sure. I got time to help out.
Your call. I'll mark it down for you. Anyway, let's get going.
Nice. Clear out Shamrock Tap House. Well, let's go have some fun with this new gal. Ah, dang.
Nothing to do but go in and sweep them out.
What the hell was that?
We got incoming! You alright?
Nothing there now. What do you think? You're so dead. Why don't you just die?
Looks like trouble found us. Hold up. We got an audience.
Ain't nothing. Just die!
Couldn't last any longer than that. That was almost disappointing. I'm used to raiders out in the waste having more teeth and spine than that. These guys were a bit desperate, if anything. Guess there's nowhere for them to run.
Raiders are a problem for everyone.
Won't catch me disagreeing. Gossip has it, though, you've made them way less of a problem for the folks living in the Commonwealth. I heard you did one better and laid siege to GNN HQ. Took it from the gunners in a hail of gunfire and explosions. Sounded like a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm quite curious how the heck he knew about it. Well. Okay, I need to go back and check that comment. What was she talking about? Me and Jake, you should... What?
I did what had to be done.
Funny, the kinds of places doing what has to be done takes you, huh? You seem like the proactive type to me. I like that in a person. Like it or not, you're the face of the Commonwealth. Bosses wouldn't be dealing with you if you weren't something real impressive.
Can you tell me about them?
Sure, but keep in mind I got a little NDA. Keeps me from getting too chatty. Lydia is solid in her weird roundabout way. She'll talk circles around you until your head hurts, but she's never been late with a paycheck. That puts her a rung above most assholes I've worked with, for or against. I make her nervous though, so we're not exactly fast girlfriends.
I'll reserve judgment until I know more about it.
You'll get plenty of opportunities to make a judgment call. Just keep your ear out. They're dealing with you as if you're the top honcho of the region, though. It's saying something.
Okay, well, thanks for the compliment.
Just calling it like I see it. Guess that's enough for today. Let's get to Diamond City.
Maybe I should pick the more sarcastic options a bit more often. See what fun stuff I get to say. So far I really like Allison. Like, I remember reading about her on the Casting Call Club, so I know a little bit about her. But you know, you can't say you know a person until you've actually spoken to them. Like, her dialogue is saying a lot. She's a fun character.
They say the old Boston Commons got some
Hostile water.
living in it.
Nice.
Or something.
It's the next quest. Oh, sorry, let's hope you get teleported up. I hope it's up here. No? Oh, it's downstairs? Or what? Was I supposed to stay, like, at the gate? Oh well.
Let's swing by that noodle stand sometime.
Alright. Okay, really wonder what...
Okay, so this railroad rescues toasters from the Institute because they're enslaved, but ignores the human slaving scene because...
Good point. Oh, yeah, he was right here.
I think that's our man. Looks stuffy. Lydia sure knows how to pick him.
Can I help you?
Actually, I was looking for you.
May I introduce the independent NLTC negotiator? You may have heard of them.
You're here representing this trading company? I will tell you what I told their courier. I have no interest in any agreement they're presenting.
As if petty details like that ever stopped them.
What do you mean? Why not?
Because as impressive as their promises are, we have enough trouble without stirring in some outsiders. Diamond City operates best when it's self-sufficient, which is already a losing battle with all the commotion and upheaval in the Commonwealth. And the things I've heard of this trading company do not inspire confidence.
Oh? What have you heard?
I've heard enough. They showed themselves in the past, right before the Commonwealth Provisional Government was massacred all those decades ago. sweeping in like vultures, offering donations for the recovery of the economy, angling for positions of power. No one bought it then, and I'm not about to buy it now. So, you would do well to do the same.
What would it take to convince you?
I haven't held my place on the city council by signing every dubious piece of paper put in front of me. I have no intention of starting. As impressive as your reputation is, trade in Diamond City is my purview. If that was all, then I would like to get back to work. I trust you can see yourself out and deliver my apologies to your employer.
Figured this would take a bit of legwork. Let's have a little team huddle.
Okay, one moment, Allison. Just wanna have some fun looking up here. Let's see. Voice talent. Where's that Kingsley guy? Yeah. Yeah, it was Kobe's, I figured. And Mallard. I don't remember if we've met Mallard yet.
Hey there.
Well, looks like he's going to be a stubborn one, and I was worried this would be a boring in and out.
You don't seem to have a very good reputation.
What, the CPG thing? That was way before my time. Couldn't tell you what happened. The rest of it? Any rep depends on who's asking. And who's talking. And, you know, who's got the caps. They're not saints. That's for damn sure. If there's no profit in it, they're not interested. That should tell you all you need to know.
Why do you care? You're a mercenary?
Mercenary is a broad word. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather show the guy a live grenade and see how fast he can sign his own name in terror. Lydia knows that. It's why occasionally she pays me not to shoot things. Like now. And I like money more than I hate bureaucrats. That said, you want to start a little shootout for the hell of it, I'll back you up.
So, what now?
It's the same as the NLTC merchant families. All think they're so high above the rest of us wastelanders. As it so happens, a little birdie called Lydia told me there's an info broker in this city that you're friendly with. Same little birdie gave me a packet of papers labeled "In Case of Resistance." A very thoughtful birdie, our Lydia.
Are there any other options?
I don't know, hun. Guess you could check with the bosses, but they'll just tell you the same thing. Could just kill him for the crime of being a smug bastard, but the bosses definitely won't like that. And neither will security here. Up to you.
Yeah, you're speaking like right in front of security, so...
Alright, let's go.
Right to it, huh? I like that. Hey, maybe we should stop for noodles on the way? I've heard things.
Yes, hello again. As I've already told you, I'm not interested in this deal.
Yeah, we're gonna go have some noodles. Come on, Allie. Oh, nice that the Ron gets involved in this, too.
You keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna start thinking you're a sinner.
Oh, shut it. Paranoid prick.
You hear about that settlement? Covenant? Nice. Real clean. Yes?
Nice to see he got some company. Hey, buddy, you're upstairs this time.
Well now, if it isn't the Ron's favorite client, what can the coolest cat in the Commonwealth do for you?
Oh, this'll be fun. We need the lowdown if the big man's on the take, you dig?
If info's what you want, then you've come to the right place. Now, which big man, whose take, and what kind of lowdown?
The big old square at the gates, and I hear you're the real gone cat to ask. Okay, I can't keep that up. Point is, we want to blackmail the quartermaster. You got any dirt?
Huh? Say, this wouldn't have anything to do with those suits from the New Liberty Trading Company making a move, would it?
That's right.
This is one of those times that the Ron is not so happy about being correct. Look, let me clue you in. The NLTC, they're not just some caravan company, you dig? Where they're from, they're the top dogs. Are you sure working with these guys is a can of worms you want to open?
This should be good. Don't mind me, gossip away. Pretty sure the trade contract doesn't expire anytime this decade.
What do you really know about these suits? Are you sure you've got all the facts on who you'd be getting in bed with?
Can you tell me about them?
I'll do you one better. I'll tell you, on the house. These NLTC suits, they built their business empire by always honoring a deal. If it's on paper, it's law. Now, that all sounds cool. Better than wasteland justice, right? Their way of business has made them a lot of caps. Their home office is as shiny as things get out here. But around it, nothing but slums.
You heard that all the way out here? Color me impressed, cool cat.
Is that true?
What, about the slums? Yep, I grew up in one of them. No matter what the bosses try to sell you, trust me, there is never enough to go around.
I didn't know.
You can expect them to deliver on whatever they promise. Just don't expect them to have your best interest at heart. If you like, I can read over this contract of theirs, see if they're giving Diamond City a fair shake.
Oh yes, please do. Oh. Let's do the sarcastic, yes.
I can feel the gears of bureaucracy grinding me up already.
Oh, lovely.
Let's see. Uh-huh. Whoever wrote this doesn't mess around. Not sure what I was expecting. Although these NLTC suits, they certainly play the long game. This contract might just be an opening move. But there's no fine print. No extra obligations. There's a part here about sponsorship, but it's non-binding. Lydia Proudmore.
Oh, here we go.
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
The Proudmore name's a big deal in the NLTC. Family's got a permanent spot on the board of directors, major investors. No idea why one of them's slumming it out here. And as I understand it, Lydia's not the chief trader in this little NLTC expedition. I guess even nepotism has its limits.
Good to know.
Ah, don't mention it. Wouldn't want you getting suckered by some bogus contract. Still, you should keep an eye out. People like the NLTC like to appear as if they're on the level, but given time, they'll ease into the real shady stuff. Okay, now on to some real business. So, you want the skinny on Quartermaster Kingsley, do you? What are you willing to pay in exchange for this info?
Here, package courtesy of Lydia. You people and your papers.
Oh yeah! This will suffice! Still think you might be playing loose with the devil here, but we can do business.
Oh, what's so interesting?
What is this package, anyway?
Banking records. But not your average kind. It's records of banks doing the banking. You know, transfers and the like. Things like this are the bread and butter of my trade. This Lydia chick did her homework.
Oh, okay.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Okay, now we can discuss what I can do for you. Just so happens, I got a lot of info on our quartermaster. So we got options here. If you were so inclined, I've got enough dirt to bury the poor guy. But it might be enough just to reason with him instead. Up to you what you do. Easy way or the hard way. Peaceful cooperation or blackmail. Oh yeah!
Do you have a preference how I handle this?
A cat's got to live here, you know. I say go easy on the guy. He's an uptight nerd, but we're all on the same side here.
I say the guy could use a hard knock on the head, but Lydia's probably betting on your diplomacy.
I'm not sure blackmail is really my thing.
The Ron has you covered. Though this might take a little more charm to work. You see, Quartermaster Kingsley's not as uncool as he seems. He's good at his job, but shy of outsiders. That's the green jewel for you, though. Thing is, the guy's in trouble. Caravans are unpredictable lately. One week we have surplus, the next they go to one of your settlements instead.
Ooh.
City Council's writing him to smooth it out, and he's been tearing out his hair trying. If you want to go easy on the guy, just throw your own lot in. Give him guarantees, compromises. He's not gonna sign a trade with just any odd hairball the cat drags in. Really put your rep where your mouth is.
Oh, so nice. Like, of course, this whole trading system we got in our empire will cause some issues.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Now that's the kind of charm I'm talking about. Anyway, that's the easy way for you. So, you want to hear the rest of it? Or was that enough?
There's no other option?
You came to me for information, and information I can provide. How you deal with him is in your court.
Guess we could try the old-fashioned bribe if he's that kind of corrupt. It'd take a lot of caps, but just saying.
If you really want to help me, give me something I can use.
If you need to lean on him, man's got a son, Ellis. They don't see eye to eye. The kid ran off a while back to join the Nightingales. I understand you already know those birds. I hear the kid's doing well for himself, but the whole situation's a big embarrassment to his pops.
Oh,
Quartermaster Kingsley's been telling everyone his kid's sick, with some fancy-sounding disease, has to stay indoors. He can't admit his son just ran off, that the kid would rather rough it in the waist than put up with him. If the city council knew the truth, they'd eat him alive.
Seriously? People have the weirdest hang-ups here. My mom left me 3 slums over with a bag of caps and saluted on her way out of town. So are we just threatening a kid or going straight to ransom?
I don't want to lose a friend.
What's a bit of friendly kidnapping between friends? It's for a good cause. Or at least it's for a paid cause. We can split the take with them. No? Fine, fine. We can just imply kidnapping. This kid will never even hear of it.
I'm not saying you actually hurt the kid, but you know how it is with ankle-biters. Mentioning his son should be enough to get Kingsley to flip. So, you want to hear the rest of it, or was that enough?
That's all I needed to know.
Another satisfied customer. Oh yeah!
Thanks. I always appreciate good advice.
You are more than welcome. And keep in mind what I said. NLTC is shady at best, crooks at worst.
So long, cool cat.
Hello!
Back to the quartermaster
to
we go.
You.
Figure that should be enough to lean on him.
Oh, it's always so good to chat with the Ron. Oh, that was so nice. And man, I thought we'd never even touch on that stuff. Like, yeah, like I thought we never even hear about his parents. Like, yeah. Basically, this was very nice to hear. You know, in case I come up with something for fanfiction. Like, oh boy. Wait, what? Where'd he go? Yahoo! Oh, okay. Alright, going into the dugout in. I'm very curious if we... Ooh, he's got his little office there. Oh yeah, will we find, like... I really wanted to find some clues about, you know, since Caitlin and Laura were here for a moment, so... Like, I wish there was some kind of clue Or at least a hint. But nope, I haven't found anything. Alright, let's first do a save, just in case.
Officer.
You again. Did you have time to get an even more miraculous offer from the NLTC?
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Look, it's not that I'm unaware of who you are. I hear enough from travelers to be impressed. But Diamond City is both protected and vulnerable. We've always had people coming in trying to exploit our position, and we've held firm and survived.
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
You seem to believe that. Against my better judgment, I'll sign this, if you are included in this trade agreement. You and your whatever this HQ is to assume responsibility of any harm to Diamond City Supply as a direct result of this contract.
What's Diamond City have to offer?
Your sponsorship will go a long way in getting you the goodwill of the local shopkeepers. Maybe some of them will even offer you discounts.
They'll listen to me. I'll figure something out. You can consider this handled.
I was certain that would spook you. Well, my word is my bond and all that. Let's hope this path doesn't lead to both our ruin. I'll sign this on behalf of Diamond City. Allow me just a second to add a clause about your involvement. And your signature right there, please.
Witnessed. Great, wonderful, lovely. Let's wrap this up.
Yes, I have quite a few people to notify of this development. A pleasant day to you.
Oh, that was nice.
Excuse me.
Well, that's done. You're putting your neck on the line. Hope you know what you're getting into. Lydia should be happy at least. Anyway, let's report back.
Yep.
Hey there.
You're back. I hope it's with good news.
Got the papers signed. Get this. Our friend here vouched for you.
Oh, she's stuck in his, in the boss,
Put her own reputation on the line and everything.
Leveraging that reputation is precisely why I hired them to negotiate with a stubborn prospective partner.
I just heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City.
I imagine it wasn't about our excessive wealth, impeccable bookkeeping, and taste for the finer luxuries. Rumor doesn't interest me. It changes faster than the tide. It shouldn't interest you either. As far as the truth, I suspect that, soon enough, you'll have seen what you need to form an independent opinion.
Sounds like he just needed to change his priorities.
You have more than showcased your ability to rearrange stubborn priorities in that case. With the agreement signed, that concludes your part of the contract. Here's the pay we agreed on.
I owe him half my pay for vacating raiders from that place nearby.
Noted. Here's the new total.
Yeah, I'm off to settle into the new digs then. Think I earned a break.
As we were discussing...
Anything else I can do to help?
My agenda is rather too full for side projects right now. However, Mr. Glatton has requested your attention. Speak to him if you're interested in continuing our partnership. I'll be in my new office should you require anything.
Nice. Oh, and he's also in the new office. Nice, but I think I'm gonna take a break from the NLTC to do the new main quest. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But that's for tomorrow.